Good evening from Europe, good morning, good afternoon guys, wherever you are. Still 23rd of March 2021, Piotr here is Liteforex Global YouTube channel, and the US session been closed 1 hour ago. Well, dollar strength across the board, maybe versus yen it was a little bit weaker, but if you are going to see a few daily charts like this one on euro dollar, for example, right? Monster move to the downside, another break through the weekly open, and we are closing lower. The same thing when it comes to the cable, also lower, well below 30, below 38, as of now trading as low as 37.50. You are going to discuss this as well. Also Australian dollar below the weekly open, below the yearly open. So very nice developments when it comes to the FX, not necessarily been translated into the indices, but well, it's worth to watch. Oil also huge breakdown, and we were discussing 52.50. That's the next target. So slowly, step by step, what has happened? Well, while we were waiting for the US data, we got few Fed members. Kaplan said that he expects rates to rise in 2022. Guys, that's quite huge development. That one of the reasons we've seen the dollar strength across the board. So let's start with the euro dollar. We are finishing the business, as you can see on the daily chart, testing previous swing low, levels close to 1850, and guys, looks like that's the range for now, around 80 pips up to all right, I'm sorry, more than 150. So in that case, we are talking about the finally, if we are going to see the breakdown, we are talking about the target 1750. That's our target we were discussing for quite some time when it comes to the euro dollar. Let's have a look what we have from the intraday perspective. Perfect supply around the weekly open, and that's where I'm going to look for the possible selling opportunity in case of the euro dollar overnight rally. Sorry, in case of the overnight rally. Why? Look at this beautiful breakdown. We were trying to hold triple bottom and move down. So levels related to 1880 as a supply level when it comes to the euro dollar, 1880 with the 1750 as a first target. Stop above the high of that move to the downside. That's the number one possible trading scenario when it comes to the euro dollar, to the dollar overall. In the meantime, we got the Richmond Manufacturing Index better than what market was expecting. New home sales a little bit weaker, but overall more towards the Fed speakers than the data. It's going to be important day tomorrow with PPI and CPI out of the UK, and PMI all over the world, and with the Powell again. So the next one we are going to discuss here is going to be the cable. Also I would say quite a big breakdown here through the levels related to 38, 37, 70. Big breakdown now. Two waves, either that's the consolidation, so we might see 50% to be retested. In that case, we are talking about the levels close to 3850, 3875, and from here move to the downside. Or if the move to the downside here is real, maybe half of the move of today, retest the Monday low and continuation to the downside. At least for now, I think that 3670 could be easily targeted within the next few days. Don't forget, guys, that we are approaching end of the quarter. Some window dressing could take place I'm looking to sell the cable on the Riley either towards 37.70, 38.20. So I'm looking for this to be tested. If I'm going to be stopped out, there is a one more level. I'm going to look for selling cable 38.25, 38.30. If you are a buyer, I would say no earlier than 36.70 and 35.70. That's how I see the things related to the cable right now. Also, we do have the move when it comes to the euro pound, and we were testing again 86.40, but as I mentioned earlier today, 86.40, 86.70 is crucial. We have to see the daily close above, maybe two consecutive daily close above being tested and rejected as of now. So crucial from the European session perspective. Both UK and EU data, we will see if the continuation to the upside is going to take place, or we are going to see some kind of the profit taking. The next one I want to discuss is a strong move to the downside on the Australian dollar. We went below yearly open, weekly open, doesn't look good for now, but still very important low over here might be working as some kind of the demand. But I think in my opinion, if that was the range, we are going to double that range, and I think that levels related to 74.50 are going to be tested very, very soon. Also, it could be this type of the price action. So one more bounce towards the end of the quarter, and then continuation as early as in April, some kind of the sell-off. From the intraday perspective, when we are talking about the Australian dollar, this consolidation after the breakdown through the yearly open over here, this consolidation levels close to 76.80 as a supply level when it comes to the Aussie dollar versus US dollar. Finally, oil, big breakdown as well here. Looks like market may want to retest levels close to 52, and then this consolidation over here around 50 psychological level and 49. So as of now, looks like levels close to 60 that could work as a possible supply when it comes to the oil. With that being said, guys, don't be trapped during the Tokyo hours. Very busy day tomorrow, so work with your exposure. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Take care. Goodbye.